YouTube? Just picked up this junker last night. It's a 3500 454 dually. Classic 1990. So I'm just gonna yank it off now. I have it tied to the Expedition. I hope the Expedition's heavy enough. Off the trailer, I'm about to get the Expedition fired up so I can shove it into this hole right here. Okay, I grabbed the battery out of the Silverado and stuck it in here because it's the only side post battery I have. But we're gonna see how it turns over and stuff. Throw a little gas in there and then see if it'll start. A little can with some gas in it. Nice. So it needs a fuel pump. I need to, I don't know, take this fucking bed off. That sucker is way heavy though. I don't know, I might just drop the fuel tank down because that'd just be ridiculous to take this bed off. So I'll probably just drop the fuel tank down and then slap a new pump in it. Gotta clean out the inside. It's very dirty and it fucking stinks. Just open this door on the bed and it totally goes all the way across. That's pretty cool.
The other side of that big cabin thing, there's a freaking fuse panel in here. And this wiring goes all the way back. There's 2 outlets here.
On this side in the back driver's side, there's a propane setup. Don't know where that tube goes. And there's a 1/2 inch extension. Ran the dang old tripod over. I think the camera wasn't on it. There's a gas tank right there. Got this little skid plate thing. And this little skid plate is crazy. Pretty thick. Fucking just way overkill. I think it was like 50 pounds at least. I am not putting that sucker back on. Got the tank out. About to open it up and see what it looks like inside. Or if it needs it, I'll order a new tank and sending unit and all that crap, but I'm gonna check it out. So the fuel pump is disconnected from the line. It needs a new hose right there. So I'm gonna bench test this fuel pump and see if this thing still works. The tank is a little dirty, but it's not crazy bad. I'll probably just slosh some gas around in there and then dump it out. There it is on the bench. Got the negative hooked up here to this little battery. Here's a positive. Pump works. So looks like I just need to fix this little hose that melted in between there. Slap that hose on, and then I'll stick it back in the truck and see what happens. I rinsed out the tank, just threw some gas in there, sloshed it around, whatever. Fucking threw a new hose on there. I'm gonna stick it back in and see what it does. Throw some gas in it. I got some new connectors here and here. Got a new hose on for the breather. It has steel braided fuel lines. It's pretty cool. The tank is back in. It has the new hose on the fuel pump. So I'm about to try it out for the first time right now. I got a few gallons of gas in it. The dude put a new ignition in it the day I picked it up. The dude told me it was been sitting like 2-3 years, but the plates have freaking 2012 tags on it, so who knows. There we go, baby. Sounds like it has a... Whoa! That injector is just stuck, squirting fuel from right there. It's just squirting stuff from everywhere. Squirting fuel from right here. What is that? Oh, it's water. Squirting water from the intake, this hose right here. But that injector is stuck. And this one's squirting like shit. Yeah, that injector's just dumping freaking gas. So I'm gonna pull this TBI apart and clean that. TBI all pulled apart. I'm gonna soak these injectors, and if that doesn't help, then I'm just gonna get some new injectors. Then I'm gonna soak this thing too. The injectors all back in, and then I wasn't getting fuel, and so I took the hose off back here to see if the fuel was coming in from there. It was not. So the fuel filter, I checked that sucker. One of the lines was like popped off, which is weird because it was using the fuel filter yesterday and working, but I don't know. So I just put the fuel filter line back on, and so now it's pretty good to go. The injectors pulsing, they're all nice and clean now. The exhaust is all fucked up, but it sounds pretty cool. Kill it. So it's needs a little work still. Needs this water hose right here is blown out. You see all that water on the intake, and this water hose here is blown out. So change those two water hoses, get some water back in it. Oh, I need to get tires on it too. I got the brakes all bled from this nipple here, and then I went to each tire obviously. And then found this plug wire that was in half, so I'm just going to build one real quick. So I was going to take a straight end here with a connector, and a 90 end here with a connector. There's fresh plug wire built up, about to slap it on now. Got the rims off, I got them in the truck, going to get some tires thrown on them, and then right now I'm changing these water hoses. Here's the old junker, here's a new hose. It doesn't have the bends and stuff, but hopefully I can get it on there without it kinking. This hose right here is connected. It's like crimped to this line, so I don't want to cut this line and then take it off with a firewall and risk busting that piece too. So I'm just going to cut this line right here and add this right in there to fix the brake. Got the tires on, I got the air filter on, battery in, so I'm going to go take this thing on its first little drive. I'm going to cruise around the yard, see how it does. Brakes feel a little squishy, might have to bleed them again. It has a reverse beeper. That is so funny. Oh, I rip off the mirror. A reverse beeper. But it needs more gas in it. Whenever you get on it, the gas goes to the back of the tank and then it loses gas. But other than that, it freaking cruises. Well, it runs and drives pretty good. Needs a lot more gas ran through it, or fuel filter change, that little shit. But I mean, freaking runs and drives. Okay, that's it for this one. Quick little flipper. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh shit, reverse lights work. Dude, alright, dude.
Drive safe.
Dude, I'm I'm gonna try to fucking look at brake lights on. Brakes are a little fucking shitty. Something needs to be fucked with those. But I'm gonna try to make it, dude. Look at Taylor. I'm passing Taylor right now, dude. I'm gonna try to make it home. So I'll call you if anything happens, brother. Even though you can't start your Silverado, but you could just be there for moral support.